Guys, it's me, Mr. Challenges, back from the video. As you can see, this is my first video in tabs ever, and it's a tournament between the first units of every faction: Clubber, Halfling, Bard, Shield Bearer, just all these, including the Legacy and Secret units, because why not? Like, yeah. So I randomized it, so it wouldn't just be like Clubber versus Halfling. It would more be like well, yeah, it would just be random one for each other instead of. Do you get what I'm saying? So the first battle is a Skeleton Warrior versus the Devout Gauntlet. Also, if you guys have a bet of who's gonna win, then put it down in the description, I guess. Also, I'm gonna make it so the prices are even, or as even as they can get. Let's see who's gonna win from this. I think the Devout Goblins most likely gonna destroy them, but they do have some numbers. Oh yeah, they have the scare factor. I forgot about that. They've had that for a while, so that's really interesting. Also, if you're wondering why I'm picking this map, I don't know. I just saw it and I picked it. Okay, so the Devout Gauntlets have won. I do have like this little piece of paper down here, so I can just keep track of it. So if I'm not talking, then yeah. Okay, so Devout Gauntlet won that one. Halfling versus Samurai for the next one. This is literally the worst match that could have ever happened. Isn't the Samurai like 200? I mean 100? 140. Okay, how much till it goes to like 500? Okay, 5 of them, 14 halflings. I mean, you guys are trained warriors, so you should be able to fucking handle these guys. So the shot and the entire shot is gonna absolutely get rocked. Like, look at them; they're literally the definition of stupid. You usually don't want to try to grab their nipples, like or their penises. You don't want to grab there. Usually makes them mad. You know, usually does. Wait, who? I believe Blue won, didn't they? Yeah. I literally just pressed tab. I'm so used to it that I didn't even realize who won. I believe Blue won, which I mean, even if they didn't, then it makes sense that Blue would win. Like, okay, the next one is an interesting one. I don't know who's gonna win because no, I believe Shadow Walker might win because this is a battle between the Flintknock and the Shadow Walker. So I'm gonna make it so at least they have 2 Shadow Walkers. I'm making it so they have more than 1 unit so they can do stuff. Yeah, see, like, they get right up near the ranged unit. I mean, sure, they can box, but they still get destroyed, like, instantly just slammed. Shield, okay, so the next one is Shield Bearer versus, the Ballooner. Okay. That's an interesting fight, I'd say. Okay, so 5 of them, and then that would be 6 Shield Bearers. So pretty even in numbers, unlike the other ones where it was like a 2v4. Okay. Yeah, don't these guys just be there is a chance they do burn up and do that. Wait, did it say Red Victory? It said Red Victory. Wow, they won. That's interesting. They might not win for long because the Samurai might have a bit more of a armor than some guy who has armor. Be quiet. I just realized I was stupid with what I said. I am stupid, so, I mean, that makes sense, but be quiet. Okay? Please. Okay, 10 of them. Oh yeah, it's Headbutter versus Clubber, so. Can these guys equal to, like, at least do somewhat close enough? That's close enough, I'd say. This is also a pretty close fight, but also not. Like, I wonder who will win. Clubs or some people. It seems like the clubs are actually winning. They only have a difference of 10 coins. Wait, no, they're losing. The clubs were winning for like 3 seconds. But I mean, these guys are trained warriors compared to this guy with a stick. Well, trained warrior is an understatement because, I mean, getting a concussion every time you quote-unquote attack isn't really a training. It's usually what brothers do to fight, so. Okay, the next one is Painter versus Dynamite Thrower. That's an interesting one. How much is a Dynamite Thrower? Right here. Okay, let's put 2 of those down there. Painter. Okay, then 4 of these. The Dynamite Thrower might just suicide themselves or just destroy them, so yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't mean it literally. You didn't actually have to commit suicide. You could have just not. Like, and now you guys lost. You absolute buffoons. They're not buffoons, but they're tab units, which is close enough, I guess. So that's 1 for the Painters. So the next fight, you might be asking where was the Bard and Peasant? They weren't here because it's weird, and I just don't want to explain it, so I'm not. Okay, so this fight most likely will go to the Devout Gauntlet, but it's Bard versus Devout Gauntlet. Boys, just lay pain, like, it doesn't matter now. Unless somehow all 3 of you fall off the map, then I don't know how you're gonna lose. Like, the things the bards do have, I believe, an attacking move, but they just don't use it against these Ned Flanders. Oh, see why they don't use it? Like, hey you, get away! Wait, that guy had a space move, this guy doesn't. Wonder why. Well, I hit, yeah, just, what? I'll just help them kill these bards, like, I don't care now, like, you guys are gonna lose either way, like, am I, like, okay. I mean, no, you guys didn't expect them to win. Did you guys really expect them to win? If you did, then you're an idiot. I don't usually say this, but that's pretty idiotic. Okay, so the next one is the Dynasty Factions Samurai versus the Evil Factions, Shadow Walker. We can get that to 10 of these guys and 7 of those, okay. Okay, there we go. Yes, I know how to play this game. You don't need to tell me how to move up and down. I know. This game keeps on trying to... Oh! The Samurai won. They did have a number advantage, but I mean, trying to sneak up to a melee unit isn't really the best option, but, I mean, they also had 9, so I mean, okay. Shield... Okay, this one most likely will go to the Shield Bears. It's Shield Bear versus, the little, where are they? Headbutters. How much? Okay, so that would mean there's 9 of these guys. Another pretty even fight in terms of numbers, but Steve, you weren't meant to stop. Steve, do you need a pee? Steve, you okay, Steve? I think Steve's okay. I think he's just a little paranoid. No. Did you break your ankle before you went into this fight? You're fired, Steve. That did say blue 1, right? Yeah, it said blue 1. If it didn't, then I'm stupid, but I believe I thought the shield bearer was still alive. I mean, who would have guessed? Bonking your head off of a shield doesn't work in battle. Who would have ever guessed that? The next one is an interesting one. It's Painter versus Peasant. This is the best fight the Peasants mostly could have gotten, because, like, the other fights would mostly destroy them, except from the halflings, but, I mean, you'll get what you get, I guess. But there's gonna be only 6 of these guys versus 10 peasants. Why are they called peasants? They look more like nuns. Doesn't matter. Who would have guessed? The unit that costs the least amount of money is getting destroyed by a unit. Okay. Just because that happened, I actually want to test something else out, and I'll show you guys it. So these guys can equal up to... Okay. So I'm going to do the weak battles to see which is the truly weakest unit in the game that can attack. Like, sure. Like, a lot of units can attack. And there's units that can attack, which technically are the weakest. But they can only attack if, like, you control them, but yeah. Let's see who'll win. Hobbits or nuns? She broke her back. Sir, stop dry humping the corpse. Sir. Okay, the true weakest unit is the peasants now. I don't understand why Captain Sauce would insult the peasants if they aren't the... I mean, they are still weak, like... Gotta reckon they are weak still, like... Okay, we're almost done with this tournament. Only, like, 2 more fights, like, 3, 4... Yeah, 4 fights left, I believe. The next one is the Val Gauntlet versus the Samurai. That's an interesting fight, I'd say. How much? Okay, so how many Samurais can I have? 700. Let's make that 14 again. I mean, 10 of those guys, and then, right here. Okay. Another even fight in terms of numbers. These guys are more sparsely put out for some reason that I put them, but it seems like, oh, the Samurai put up somewhat of a fight, but Ned Flanders won, so if Ned Flanders wins, then it's Ned Flanders. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm going on to a stupid rant. Okay, next one. Shield Bearer versus Painter. Gonna just line them up near each other. It doesn't matter. So. Seems like the Painters are gonna overwork them. One of them just... Like, how did this guy survive for so long, yet this guy just instantly fainted? Like, are you allergic to paintbrushes? Like, your other counterpart literally survived for, like, 50 hours. Like, what? Doesn't matter. The Painters won that one. So, it's our last fight. The Devout Gauntlet versus the Painter. That's extremely interesting. I wouldn't have thought that would have happened, but it doesn't matter. Remember what I said. 2, at least they have to have 2, which means there's gonna be a whole bunch of these guys. 8. But these guys have been known to just chop down units instantly, so yeah, like is Ned Flanders gonna win? Wait, what? No, maybe? Maybe the Painters can win. Maybe? Nope. They were about to, but he had to pull out the Fista Fista. I mean, that was an interesting couple fights. I would actively say that's an interesting match. Yeah. Technically, the halflings did win one from the peasants. You know what? Just to end this video on a high note, a pretty high one, how about we cut down some halflings? That's the only way to celebrate anything, really. Cutting down some halflings. So, guys, while these halflings get absolutely destroyed, hopefully you had a nice time watching this video. This was extremely interesting to record. It felt fast, but this is like a 16-minute long video, which I don't know if that's long or not, because I've made videos upwards of an hour. Guys, stop humping the corpse. Like, are you the guy from the last round who was humping corpse? Like, dude, we get it. You won. You don't need to get a victory dance. But, bye, guys. Have a great day. See you next time. Dead Hogwarts. What?